Hey Curtis, this is Jessica from Peterson SEO. Thank you so much for calling me back and accepting your free video. So today we're going to go over just a few tips that you can apply right away, and it's really going to help with your online presence as well as getting more leads. That way you don't have to rely on leads from paid services like Angie's and Home Advisor. Now, nearly 70% of your organic leads come from your website, so it is really critical that your website be properly optimized so you can capture that traffic. All right, so here's your website. Looks pretty good here. Let's see. Services. Okay, services. Okay, so you definitely want to have separate pages for your services. Some of these you can probably combine together, but for your major services, you really want to have a separate page so that you can have content built around that specific service, like talking about your service, explaining it, and using local buyer intent keywords. That way you can actually be found for those services. You want to make sure that all of your pages have original content and that you're not using the same keywords on multiple pages. If you have duplicated content or you use the same keywords, you will get penalized by Google. Okay, so here's your home page. We have a little bit of content here and a little bit down here. And that's it. So Google does not rank websites based on appearance. It is based on content. Content is key, and you need a ton of it. Google wants you to have a minimum of 1,500 words or more, depending on what your competitors are doing. If your competitors have more than 1,500 words, you're going to need more than they have. You need 250 words for every keyword that you're going to target. And you need to be targeting those local buyer intent keywords. Those are the keywords people are actively searching for in your community for the services that you're offering. So you definitely need to rework your content. Make sure that you have enough content and that you're using keywords so that you can be found organically. And if you're servicing multiple areas, you also want to consider having separate service area pages. That way you can be found in each community that you're servicing. As long as there's keyword volume for your services, you definitely want a separate page. Now, if we look at your top competitor in your area, we have Green Home Solutions. So they have a good website. They are a franchise, but you're not competing against the whole franchise, just this one specific location. And you're actually at an advantage because franchisees don't have the luxury of being able to come in here and modify their content to go after the relevant keywords. Whereas you can add all the pages and content and really dive in and focus on keywords that they cannot. Um, so it is actually super easy to beat a franchisee, but you do have to work on your content and keyword strategy. You will have to have more content than they have. And then you need to support your website with SEO because without search engine optimization, your website's not going to be found online. So when we look here, you have a score of a 4.1 out of 100 in Google's Trust Flow. And this score is based 100% based on your backlinks and referring domains. And while you do need a lot of these, you need to make sure you're only going after the authoritative do follow links. It's like a popularity contest. The more relevant those links are to your service and industry, the more authority it gives you, and the more it's going to help you rank. Now, if you look here, only 3 of yours are do follows, so you only have 3 relevant backlinks doing anything to help your website. And you only have been indexed for 2 keywords, so you're getting 0 traffic to your website. So it's going to be really important to work on those pages, your content and keywords, and then getting those backlinks to support those keywords so you can rank to the first page on Google. If we look at your competitor, we don't care how their website is performing, just their one page you're competing against, and they have a 7 without any backlinks or referring domains, which means they're getting all of their power from the rest of the website. And they've been indexed for no keywords and they're getting 0 traffic. So it's going to be super easy for you guys to beat them by working on the strategies that I mentioned. Now, the reason they're your top competitor is because of the power of the whole site. They are actually coming up organically above you. But by following the procedures and steps that I told you, you're going to easily outrank them. And the last part of this is this Google My Business section. Your goal should be to be in the top 3 of this section because 30% of people search in the maps and don't search anywhere else. So when you're not listed in this top 3, you send all your leads to your competition. Now, in order to be in the top 3, there are several factors, but the most important is going to be your citations. And that's going to be the name of your business, your address, phone number, and website, and listing those in a bunch of directories like Yelp, Yellow Pages, and Glassdoor. So you're going to need a lot more of those than your top competitor. But when you follow all of these tips I've provided you today, your website can be number 1 across Google for your service area and services. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you found it helpful and would really like to get your feedback. If you have any questions, go ahead and give me a call at the number on the screen and we can chat. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.